Well, we've been working with the history department for a while. 498 happens to be the capstone course for their majors.
They do research on a topic, any topic they would like related to the history of the University of Arizona. To kind of get ready for the symposium, which is the sort of culmination of their research efforts, we do a number of kind of workshops and things along the way where they get introduced to primary sources, get comfortable with working in special collections.
I really enjoyed it. It felt like I was a real historian, to be honest. It was cool to see all that special collections had to offer.
I've read a lot of historical novels and things like that where people are going into archives and it's very quiet and you have to wear gloves and it's very intimidating. And this was actually great. I went in and I knew exactly what I needed and the staff was really helpful.
Looking at those original sources, there's something about that experience that you can't get from just doing something online or reading a book. It's great to be able to actually go and look at the actual sources that people produced from the time period and place that you're investigating.
I really enjoyed this class, especially because it was on the University of Arizona. So you're kind of learning about a place that you experience every day.
In this research thus far shows that the university was fairly along the status quo with the rest of the nation. There was racial discrimination in some parts, but it was not an overwhelming segregation like in other parts of the country. Well, the skill to research is something that I've definitely developed this year, and in special collections I've always been kind of finding the sources to fit my thesis, and this time, I use the sources to create my thesis. And that's a whole different skill that I think is much more mature in the research process.
I think just having that sense of, what the historical record means is important. It's one of those things that we teach them conceptually is what is saved and what isn't. What is it telling us about history? And so I think that serves them well in whatever career they choose or whatever path they choose.
Veronica, do you want to add anything about that?
Veronica and I work really well together, and I think we've been working together now for 5 or 6 years, and so by working together I think we give the students a richer experience by bridging those two disciplines.